Hi, it's Jana, the Queen of Eliminating Chaos, and today we're talking about part 2 of a 3-part series discussing Adiz's corporate life cycle. This was written in 1990. In part 1, I described the characteristics of the Go-Go, Adolescent, and Prime stages. In part 2, I'm sharing, what it felt like being in the Go-Go and Adolescent stages. So when I think back at the beginning of those years and what was happening in the organization during those stages, I would describe it as having continuous change. It was constantly changing. Rapid growth. We were reorganizing annually. Employees could easily have 2 to 5 managers a year. High turnover in the upper management levels. Minimal performance reviews and limited to no job descriptions. So as an employee, what did that feel like, right? I was a leader in the organization. So much leadership change led to alignment problems and just lack of culture. We didn't know what we should be working on directionally. In my first 5 years there, my direct leadership changed once or twice a year. And when that happened, those individuals left the company. Constant churning from a culture and vision communication. And as a manager, I knew if I hired a new employee and their direct manager changed more than 2 times a year, I had a very difficult time retaining that new employee because they never became grounded in the culture. They never grasped what we were doing as a vision. And there was favoritism. We had a lot of people not wanting to do boring work. They were picking and choosing what they were doing. We had sloppy practices. The other thing I recall was we were receiving work requests from anyone and everyone all the time. We had such a hard time delivering on longer term projects when there was just constant change and constant input. So if this sounds like it's your organization, what should you do? Establish a culture. Share the vision often. Talk about it. Talk about the priorities often. And hire people who are resilient and adaptable and who can take minimal direction and get to the right answer without you having to give them specific instructions. And work to distinguish, what's normal growing pains versus what's abnormal, and reach out and get help if you need help. So check out part 3, and I'm going to share what it was like working in the Prime stage.